Hello, everybody. Calamity here, and we have another replay from the Overwatch University subreddit. And this time it's from a Juno in gold silver. So I'm gonna read your post. I have your replay here. It's the Runasapi one. And your title is "Losing Streak with Juno: How to Improve on Her." Gold/silver in parentheses. And then you have your info, which I'm kind of wondering if I've looked at one of your replays before. I don't know if this is your first time posting in Overwatch University, but the name Thwomp, I don't know why that sounds familiar to me, but I don't know. I've gone through a lot of these replays by now. So it wouldn't surprise me if I end up picking the same person at least twice. But anywho, so you say, so I have been enjoying Juno's kit and mobility for the past week. And since she's pretty versatile, I want to learn her better and climb the support ranks. My game plan is usually to send Ring when the fight starts, and then my rockets to apply pressure to as many enemies as possible. After that, I'm behind my team, mostly healing or damaging when someone overextends. I'm starting to think I'm not doing enough damage. Thanks, awkward. But since Juno is so squishy in pretty much every game, there's a hit scan on the enemy team. I feel like I can't afford to peek and do damage. I've noticed in a lot of games, teammates trickle or tanks overextend way too far, which is especially frustrating. How do I deal with that on Juno? Do I have to go in with the flow of the tank and put myself in a tricky position, even have a chance of winning that brawl? I've had games where I wait a long time for people to stop trickling and grouping up. I don't know if multiple replays are allowed, but here's another one, or here's another defeat in the same losing streak but on Eichenwald. Here we had problems pushing past the choke and totally let the other team take the choke for free when they attacked. Obviously I have your first replay here. I don't like Eichenwald. I hate this map. I hate whenever it pops up as an option, it gets picked like almost like King's Row, where it's like the majority of people pick it. Eichenwald is a terrible map. I don't care what people say. It is a terrible map. It has the first point, as you just seen, one of the worst choke points to get through because it's very, very annoying and people just like to just spam stuff down main. Then don't even get me on the second point where a lot of people will set up on that high ground. Very, very hard to knock them off that high ground. Especially if there's multiple people up there, and then I hate it because I'll have like a Ryan just sitting on the ground and going, "Why doesn't anyone kill anything?" Like, bro, because you're not going up there and dealing with it yourself. Like, we need help. You're just sitting on the payload, just hoping your problems go away. Sorry, I'm getting off track, off topic. I'm sorry. I just really hate Eichenwald. So if you want to do yourself a favor, pick any map that isn't Eichenwald if it's one of your choices. Seriously. But I hope this does give you some solace though, that I'm also a Juno, like I wouldn't call myself a one trick, but I play a lot of Juno. And I'm also on a losing streak. Keep in mind, you're playing during the weekend, which is honestly one of the worst times to play, especially if it's like a 3-day weekend or something. Because remember why? When you're playing on the weekend, all of the like people that actually are employed and work for a living are coming home. They have the weekend off and like, hey, I'm gonna play some video games this weekend, and you're getting a lot of those kinds of players mixed in as well. And all of these people are in queue, right? And that's why some people go like, how come the matchmaking feels so weird? Like I'm still in the same rank, but one game I'm getting totally stomped. We get 0-20, and then another game I'm killing everybody in sight, and I'm like 40-0 or whatever. I exaggerate, but you know what I mean. And that is because of the influx of casual players, right, that are coming in to join the queue. It's just how it is. It just means the games are more chaotic, very flip floppy during the weekend. If you do want a better shot, try playing if you can. Like obviously I don't know your work schedule or when you have free time, but obviously if you can try to play during the week, you'll have better chances there because you will definitely notice a huge shift in game quality from like just like a normal weekday to the weekend. It gets really, really crazy. And you said a bunch of stuff in your post that I'm going to keep in mind going forward with your replay, and we'll see if you are or are not doing enough damage with Juno. Keep in mind it can be really hard to do that. Sometimes to deal damage because your teammates are just taking so much damage. Like I literally also had a Ryan, his shield was broken, so it's like, okay, go back to cover, Ryan. Your shield is broken, and he's like, nah, I'm just gonna stand here and constantly being crit and constantly taking damage, and I'm just sitting there healing him, and he's like, how come I'm not getting fully healed? And it's like, bro, go behind cover. Hey, cover, man. I'm sorry. I'm ranting about myself because again, I'm also on a losing streak just like you. I went from plat 1 excuse me, I went from Diamond 5 to Plat almost 4. So I'm also losing my mind. So that's why I'm doing a replay review, because I'd rather help someone else than lose my mind and crash out on my own games. So anyways, Juno. Things about Juno, you seem to have a good understanding with the ring. You seem to have a good understanding with the torpedoes, and you seem to have a good understanding of what you should be doing. I will point out though that you say that you don't know if I should go with my team that or my tank that's overextending or like a teammate or whatever. And the answer is, even though it doesn't feel comfortable to go with, like, let's say that overextending tank you mentioned, you can though. Like, you have the mobility to keep up with that tank, unless it's like a Diva or Winston or something that's jumping all around. But if it's like, let's look at your tank. You have a okay ball. Definitely gonna be hard to go with for sure. But you can push up and be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe try to get that ball in your sight lines, but you don't have to push up. Be directly behind them, but maybe you can try to get them in your sideline and still heal them from a bit of an angle if you can. And you also have the tools to get yourself out. You have the glide, you have the ring. Use it for yourself if you end up being in a sticky situation. That being said, though, I'm sorry for yapping. I do that a lot in these videos. Let's go ahead and begin your replay. So far, I mean, when you got a ball, I know it kind of can be distracting when you see the big old critical because they're in danger and they just die like that. This isn't your fault, obviously. Just making sure you understand that they went in, they slammed into 5 heroes, they got melted. So nothing you can do about that. That's a ball issue there. But this fight is still winnable despite you guys losing your tank. Or at the very least, if you guys aren't going to win the fight, you guys can still kind of like stabilize until ball gets back. But that really depends on your team not falling over here. So if that venture dies, okay. Well, it's getting worse already. And then your Vendetta goes in, and now she's probably gonna get melted as well, right? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, good shots on the Mercy. I like the target priority. This is good. Yep. You had the right idea because you saw the Vendetta go in. You were helping her, and then you were helping her with her dive, and then we just got caught off guard by the Sierra flanking us. Not much really you could do. The fight was already kind of lost anyways. You guys lost 2 really, really quickly into the fight, so I wouldn't feel too bad about that. It's annoying for sure, but just go next. Go next. There's no reason to like ponder like what could have gone better there. Okay, nope, that was just a bad fight, bad start, but it doesn't have to be like that for the next fight, and we're just gonna move on. Good torpedo there. Okay, be careful with your positioning. Don't want to be out in the open. Okay, good. Yep. We must accelerate. I don't know how you feel about your Vendetta dying there. I wouldn't really say that's your fault, so to speak, but just practice your weaving, which is so like here, this is fine, and then you shoot the Roadhog, which is this is fine. I mean, would I prefer you shooting the Mercy? Maybe, but anyway, right here, as soon as you see crit on the Vendetta, it's kind of funny showing this on the replay, but her health is like mostly full here. That's weird. Heal the Vendetta first, then shoot the Hog. You see how she's still crit? Like maybe a shot or 2 there keeps her alive a little bit longer, but yeah, there's a little mismatch there, a little priority. Not being on healing your low Vendetta, but this is also looking like a bad fight. Your ball dies again. Let's go ahead and reset. If this replay ends up being really short, which it doesn't seem like it looks like you guys will make a comeback at some point. I was gonna say maybe I'll take a look at your second replay, but this is okay. We'll see. Also, your Kiriko dying there, unfortunate. Also, Roadhog is just one of those heroes that I find really annoying to go against, so maybe consider banning him.
Making steady progress.
But I guess, I mean, so are a lot of other tanks. Winston's annoying. Diva's annoying for Juno. Alright. Wow, he's already popping the ult there. Okay, yep. This is... you could have saved like an extra half second just to commit the torpedoes and then back out, but at this point, just back out. Yep. Your team falls here. It's not going to be your fault again. This is more of a team issue so far from what I'm seeing, and not so much like your fault anything in particular. And that's just because we're not grouping up. You had a vendetta and the Junker Queen just go in. Again, I don't know if you use comms. Most people don't advise you using them, but just in the off chance that maybe you do use voice chat, you do use text chat, try to say at least group up, the voice line group up, just so they kind of have like a idea of what's going on. Or if you do use comms, tell them, hey, wait, we're still waiting for 2 more or whatever. Because your Junker Queen and Vendetta went way too early, and then obviously your Vendetta falls. But hey, you guys get a kill though, thanks to the Zen. Okay, you guys could definitely have punished that Mercy. Okay, here though, I would say you are healing a little bit too much when we could have been focusing more on the Mercy. So I understand why you're healing though. It's one of those like really tough decisions to like guess in the moment. I'm not giving you too much flack for this, but right, let me skip a little bit. Okay, like right here, you guys get the kill, right? And then you're healing the Jungle Queen. She's on crit. I get that. As soon as, so right here, she also had like, you see that she has the Discord, but she also has the Harmony Orb from your Zen. Honestly, I would have just let that Zen take care of the healing. You get out there and help them kill this Mercy and Zen. Because maybe you guys deny this this res, because now the Roadhog's getting res, and that's, yeah, we're gonna need a lot more healing to fix that one. But hey, your Zen gets very aggressive and he kills both supports here. So a little bit of a carry from your other support here. He made a very good play here. Okay. Zen really carrying that moment right there. Let's go to the next fight. That's a good torpedo. Careful. Remember, like, this is a quick tip for Emre, but his pistol, when that thing is out, it does have splash damage, so even hiding behind cover might not be enough. Make sure you're far from wherever he's shooting those pistol shots at. Just FYI. But hey, you guys make a comeback here, so good job. Let's go to the next fight. Okay, you pop alt. That's totally... Honestly, just... Yeah, that's fine. Good torpedo to follow up with your alt. Very hard to hit Mercy and her ult as well, so that don't feel bad about that. Watch the Sierra. You are such an easy counter for Sierra's ult. Well, you can just evade Sierra's ult so easily, is what I mean to say. Like, right, you just double jump and that ult does nothing to you. Double jump and then just hold it. And then, yeah, that's it. So, yeah, easy ult to deal with there. Healing blotting a little too much. Zen is fine. Go back to damage. Fine. Heal, heal, heal. Honestly, you can just try to find a better position because it's trans. So any damage you even inflict here is going to just get healed right back up. So I would just focus on finding a good spot to be in. Not because like this is, even though you only see like, okay, there's only a Roadhog here and he's in trans, but let's just say you don't know that both their DPS are still in spawn. Like what if there was a flanker right now and they went on you? You would be completely vulnerable, right? So we need to think about these things while the fight is happening. Okay, trans is over. Now we can get back into like offensive mode. Retribution comes. Poor Zen died there. Good all from your Vendetta. Good torpedoes. Good focus on the Mercy. Okay. Good. I understand you're playing safe, but we're also playing a little too safe, too scared right now because your team is going in, right? And they just killed the Mercy. There's nothing stopping you from also following up and just being like, if you're scared, you don't have to go like in here, right? But even just being here, right? Don't let the Junker Queen die. You guys have a good advantage right now. That Vendetta did go a little too far. I saw where she was. But the Junker Queen can still get some help. Yeah. Okay. I mean, luckily she doesn't fall there, but that could have been bad. Okay, careful. That's what I meant by minding your positioning in this open area, right? You're very susceptible, and that's honestly that's the whole map. So we need to be very conscious about where we're standing at all times. especially on Runasapi and maps like this. Okay. I will say, don't be afraid to get your hands dirty, as in like getting into that room, because you do have the tools to get out if something like gets into your face or you feel like a lot of people are going into that room. You have your speed ring, you have your glide. So don't be afraid to like go into those like the rooms like that to help out your team. Either secure a kill, help them get healed a little bit more, either or. But what you're doing is fine for now. Waiting for the next fight. Okay. Ouch on your Zen. Okay. Okay. Hey, you guys got the halfway point though. That's good. Good torpedo. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you guys got the halfway point. Usually most teams fall here anyways because of the whole like delay before the bot pushes the barricade again. So it's fine. Honestly, it's just reset, regroup, all good. That was a good push. You guys now might have the lead, so that might feel a little frustrating, but it's fine. Okay, good shots on the Sierra. Good job. Good job there. Oh, that Susie was unfortunate. Okay. If you see that ult, full offensive mode. Be careful of the Roadhog on your right though. Very careful. Yeah, this is the correct play. Watch the hog. Good reaction to the footsteps. That's good. Okay. Ooh, scary. You got a little stuck on the door, but good job dodging the hook.
They have taken the robot.
Okay.
The robot is ours.
I don't know if you did for your team, but don't forget to like ping stuff in the back like that while you're running away, so your team knows.
Your team is catching up.
Fine.
Your team has taken the lead.
This right here, a little too much support's helping the tank. I know why you're doing it, but when you see that your support is with somebody, you need to start looking at what is everyone else on the team okay? And the answer is no, right? You have your 2 DPS here that are on the objective, but this Vendetta is about to die again because she's not getting help. She could definitely still be alive here and still get this M-Ray. Same with your Venture too. Like they're very vulnerable right now, and it's because both supports are helping the tank. When we don't need both supports here. And since you have the better mobility to this is where Juno sort of like excels, right? You have the mobility from going from one person to the next really, really quickly. You know, maybe not as fast as Lucio, but still pretty fast. You need to be mindful of that. Like, is the healing being focused too much on a single target? And the answer is yeah. Because you guys are both healing this Junker Queen, but is she getting anything done right now?
No one can outpush us.
Not really. She poked that Roadhog and then she's dead. Your Vendetta's kind of been trading a little bit, so if she got even just like a little bit more help from you guys, I think she'd be doing a lot better. And now this Venture is completely by herself. Could she win this 1v1 with the Kiriko? Maybe, but Kiriko can also be very deadly, right? Especially with the Suzu for herself and the kunai. So yeah, just a little too much focus on your tank.
Let's increase our pace.
Make sure you're being mindful of everything, everyone that's happening around you.
Reloading. Please stand by.
So yeah, here I can understand, yeah, group up, pull back. We've lost the tank, we've lost Vendetta, we just lost Zen, so yeah. If your Venture here dies, that's okay. I mean, I guess they're just trying to get some, you know, every bit of distance counts, right, for the push. So, if you want to help him here, you could, right? You still could just held forward, just try to help them get out, heal, 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 put a speed ring down as they're trying to run away. But you know, just so that they have a little bit of help getting out here. They do have the dig.
With me.
They should be okay. That speed ring's fine.
Did that?
Yeah, okay.
Bad move.
I mean, luckily they didn't get into like a scary position there, but it definitely one of those situations where it could have gone wrong again.
Orbital ray is ready to
Okay,
I found the enemy.
you have ult.
I played the robot.
I do think this is a bit early. Because look at who's in your array right now. And the answer is, well, if you could boost the enemy team, that'd be bad. But I mean, Jugger Queen kind of, because she's gonna go towards it now, but the rest of your team, not really, right? I do think it was a little early. Like, yes, the fight is happening though, but I think where you placed it is just a little too far back. So if you want to make the most out of this, don't heal bot your Jungler Queen right now, because she has the beam to work with. Just use the beam yourself, start those torpedoes, and start shooting at somebody. That isn't Roadhog, of course.
Lightspeed.
That's good. Yep.
Oh, extraordinary.
Fine. Ooh, a lot of ults coming out here. We heard the Emrail, we heard the Garo. In times like this, just time to back up. Yep. Just go through the room on your right. Okay, you get out. That was, could have been hooked. Scary. I was gonna say I think you should have just glided through here faster. But I'm not sure if you had the map awareness or thought you were gonna get hooked gliding across, but seems like you made the right call, so it's fine. Okay. Let's try, but you guys get the tank. I mean, you guys win this fight. It's clean up. Okay. Oh, did they res the Roadhog? Hey, mercy, 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 mercy. Yep. I feel like you didn't have to glide there. Not sure what that was for, but okay. But hey, you guys win this fight. Okay. That torpedo is fine. Find your positioning again. Don't be afraid to take high ground with Juno. Let me see your perks real quick. There, you took the triple jump and you took the lock on. Don't be afraid to jump up here. If you do get contested, you have the ability to get away. So another thing I also want to point out is that for your first perk, you mentioned this before about your torpedoes and how you said sometimes it's not easy to torpedo because they have a hit scan that's hitting me a lot. If this is such the case where they have like not just one, let's just pretend they had Cassidy, Ash, Diva, Alari, Ana, or whatever, and as soon as you even begin to think about flying, you just get melted in 2 seconds. It's not a crazy idea if you want to go familiar vitals. That would be like a situation where familiar vitals is okay because you're not getting big torpedo value anyways, so you might want to consider taking the other perk. That's just like case by case scenario, just in case you're wondering. If they do have like a really good hit scan player or a lot of hit scan players and it's making it difficult for you to torpedo. Anyways, I think there's a bit of a hesitation from you here and that got your Zen killed. What happened? Let's back up a sec here. What happened here? Because you're here for a sec, right? Everyone on your team is fine. I think you're maybe looking for a potential flank, which is okay, but there's no one there, so move up a little bit.
We're moving.
Yeah, even if you moved up, you would have maybe been able to save Zen. I don't know if he got hit by the tracking dart. It looks like he did though. If that's what the attack speed, yeah, okay, she has the attack speed. He's getting melted, so I don't think you could have saved him. But I also think maybe you could have speed ringed him or helped him out a little bit here. I think you were scared of something coming from the window. Okay, good job. Fine. I mean,
2 minutes remaining.
you guys are kind of all over the place, right? There was someone fighting way ahead of the point. Someone pushed your Zen, or the Sierra pushed your Zen. It was like a mess. Looks like your Zen's gonna fall again. So this is not, again, something your fault specifically. It's just a regrouping problem with your team in general. And that's why so many people hate push, is because they don't know how to properly wait and group up. They just want to go in and in and in and just keep fighting. And it's like, bro, chill. Okay. Heal botting a little too much here. I mean, you can't even heal venture in the ground. Yep. Ooh, I feel like you could have gotten that Sierra.
They have taken the robot.
Ring is okay. Good kill there, but you put yourself in a bad spot. I saw the bloodlust in your eyes there.
2 minutes
So
remaining.
just real quick,
2-minute warning.
you definitely could have gone that Sierra if you just held forward just a tiny bit. So right here,
They have taken the robot.
all you had to do was just stay right here and just keep your torpedo, and you would have gotten them. Right here. Small adjustments. Yeah, you put yourself out here, then you got stuck in this corner, and it's like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, right? One of those, like, cartoon moments. All right, let's go
2 minute
next.
warning. Enemy for
Light speed. Let me help.
Okay. I'm curious why you didn't look at Vendetta there, because you definitely heard her get hit by the ult, right? So right here,
warning.
you healed her a little bit, and then you got fixated on something. Let me see.
Remaining.
Oh, the venture, because they were like half-ish. Ah, I see. Okay. I was like, maybe a little bit more healing gets Vendetta out of there, but I think she was dead either way. I'm just curious. Bad transfer from your Zen.
Orbital rays ready.
Honestly, it's hard to critique this because it's just like you guys aren't fully grouped up, and you guys aren't going in at the same time, kind of thing, and it's just staggering. And in these situations, there's not much you can do.
The enemy's barricade is advancing.
Yeah, and then Zen gets hit. Oh, goodness me.
Beam.
I understand the frustration and why we're doing this all here, and it's definitely more of a Hail Mary play. If your Jungler Queen had her ult, this would honestly be pretty good with yours and the torpedoes, but she doesn't, unfortunately. So I don't see this doing that much. It's a nice try.
30 seconds.
Good torpedoes. Your torpedoes have been solid most of this game, by the way. I don't think I've seen you do maybe like one or two. And then the one where you held forward too much. That torpedo was a good idea. You just didn't need to position yourself like that.
10 seconds.
Retribution comes.
Good shots on the Mercy. Hey, you guys might be able to actually hold this. Yep, okay. Yep, good job. Okay. Let's see how this turns out. I mean, you guys got quite a push left, but ooh, it's scary. It's definitely scary, but definitely winnable. You need to play in these situations. You need to play your life, play defensively. Do not get greedy. I'm not saying go full heal bot either, but still try to do your basics of heal your teammates if needed, but also try to put out some damage because we need to keep them dead, right? Getting a pick here is huge because of the overtime respawn timers. Okay, I thought the urgency needed to be a little bit faster for your Vendetta, but I think you're trying to get more people.
Stay with the robot. This is our last chance.
This spot right here, very, very risky where you're putting yourself here. You guys, yes, you do have cover with this little car thing, whatever, but you're not really using it, right? So be very cautious about how you just position yourself here. Okay, heal botting a little too much again. He's full. Go back to damage. Okay, good job. Yes, get that Mercy. Good job. Yes, yes. Doing good. Good kill. Oh my god, you guys in this fight. Good job. Okay. Now just do it again. I know that sounds like duh, but like, yeah. You played that well. You a little risky.
Forward spawn
A little
activated.
risky, but thankfully they weren't focused on you on that fight. So you get to move on.
Last shot.
Okay.
Don't leave the robot behind.
Hey, you guys need to win this next fight. If you guys do, then you guys get to win. If not, then that's kind of it. So, again, same thing. Play your life. Don't get greedy. Heal. Oh, your vendetta getting hooked there. Oh, trade. Okay, that's a trade. That's good. I'm getting invested in your game right now. Yes. Yes. Heal your Zen. Heal your Zen. Heal your Zen. Heal your Zen. Zen. Just one shot on the Zen. One shot on the Zen, and then yes, you have the right idea going back for the Emre. But yeah, just make sure Zen doesn't die there.
Take off.
Good all. Good all. Good torpedo. Yes. Good. Healer. Healers. Healers. Healers.
Now we're in orbit.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Do you guys win this? I don't know why you're going past the cat. I think you're giving a little too much credit to your team here. Just kill the cat. Just kill the cat. This thing. Do not underestimate this thing. Just
Your team
kill the
is
cat. Kill the cat.
close to
Trying to
taking
kill the cat,
lead.
please. Okay, that could have gone bad if the cat either just didn't straight up die or your Emre is in big danger right now. I appreciate you trying to be offensive here, but as soon as Zen died, you need to go like this is like those rare opportunities where I'll actually say go ahead and heal bot here because you need to. You need to keep everybody alive.
Let's reload.
Yeah. Oh no, see your Emre dying there. That is on you for not looking at him. You did not look at your team when you went past them to go on that left side. Ouch. Okay, but you guys got the kill, right? Trade? Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Heal. Oh no. Okay. Yes. That's like cover.
personal.
Oh, did you guys get off? No, that's crazy.
Taking the
Hey,
lead.
I'm gonna go. I just went back to your replay here, but let's look at your mostly final stats here. So you're 27-3. Good job there. Holy damage coming out of you and your fellow support here. Man, that ending was heartbreaking because again, there is definitely a world where you win this if you had just probably healed your Emre there. I'm pretty sure if as long as he lives there, you guys had a good shot of winning this for sure. Oh man, that sucks. Honestly, you did really well, and that is probably because this is a silver game and you're normally gold, right? So we can definitely see the skill difference. If there was anything I would critique about your gameplay, the first like big you didn't make like huge glaring like errors in this game, but there were some mistakes that I think you can definitely fix for the next time. The first one would be always be mindful of your positioning, right? There was a lot of times where I pointed it out where like you would take a spot and you were like, yeah, right, there was cover. So like somewhere like here, like what's wrong with this spot? There's cover. Well, I mean, it's still very open, right? Like you're still susceptible to dive, to flanks, stuff like that. So we need to be very mindful. And that is definitely the case with this whole map. There isn't really a super, super safe spot all the time, especially as you're pushing the robot throughout. That's why you definitely need to be again mindful of where you're positioned, where can your threats come from so you don't get caught off guard. The second thing was make sure you're paying attention to your whole team. It's two big mistakes now where you were just like when you and your Zen were here just heal botting the Junker Queen. Nothing was really happening, right? And then you had your Venture and your Vendetta were here. They were getting kills. They were fighting for their lives, and it's like, where's the healing? And then you guys were both over here, so they end up dying for it. And then right here, like I pointed out before, the Emre being like 2 HP after killing the cat. But yeah, don't just ignore the cat or ignore threats like that. I understand what you were trying to go for here, but we needed to really secure those kills and then get Emery back up to full, and then we would have had a good shot at winning here. So definitely try to keep your eyes on your team the whole time. And then lastly, you are still heal botting a lot at times during the fights. I'm watching you heal fully HP enemies. You try to heal a Venture that was underground, right? Like that, obviously that doesn't work. So a skill you need to try to learn going forward is definitely what they call weaving. Weaving is when you go in between healing and damaging the enemy. So just like look at your team. Is there anybody on critical? No? Okay, I'm gonna do damage. And then after you do one volley of bullets with Juno, look again. Is there anybody that took damage? Is there anyone that needs like in critical? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna heal that person. But it's not, that's like a simple way of looking at it. Another way to think about it is who's gonna take a lot of damage in the next 2 seconds, right? I want you to ask yourself these questions mid-fight. That might be hard and might be like, it might be awkward at first, but really think about it. Like, let's say you had a Winston, right? And your Winston is looking at a target and he's pinging, "Hey, I'm gonna dive this person." As soon as he dives, right, he's gonna take damage. Is he how much he's gonna take? We don't know. But just be mindful, like, hey, my Winston's going in. I might need to heal this dude in the next second. So maybe I shouldn't focus on damage right now. Let me just heal him a volley or two at most and then go back to damage. Same if you had like a Diva, a Doomfist, right? You gotta be mindful. When are they diving? You're flanking DPS, right? Do I have a Reaper who's teleporting in? Is he teleporting safely? No? Okay, I might have to heal him. Tracer, same thing. If you have vision on her, you also had a ball, same thing. Like, are they about to like slam into the team? Okay, maybe I can try to get ahead and heal them. So we need to be mindful mid fight of is anyone damaged already or is anyone about to take a massive amount of damage and then heal them. But as soon as you see like everyone's cool, everyone's fine, then you're free to just go ham on the damage. But always keep checking though. It's never like you're good to go on damage until you kill this person straight up. Like, no, because obviously fights evolve and things change, things happen. Fights go, it's like a seesaw. 1 minute you're winning, the next minute not anymore. So you need to be very, very mindful. And I'm saying mindful a lot because we need to be thinking, should we be like just like you said, should we be healing? Should we be damaging? Well, you need to read the situation and figure that out yourself. And the faster you can recognize the situation of like, hey, someone's about to take a lot of damage really soon. I'm gonna go help them before it even starts. Or hey, my support or me and my other support are healing one target a little way too much, and everyone else isn't getting help. Maybe I should go split off because you're Juno, right? You have the mobility. I'm gonna go split off and I'll go heal them, while this person focuses on the tank or whoever, right? Just try to spread the healing out to as much of the team as you can. But other than that, don't feel too bad about your loss streaks. A lot of us are going through them. It's the weekend, like I said before. So hopefully you can find some solace in that. If you have any more questions on Juno, though, feel free to ask either in your Reddit post, in the comments down below, whichever is more helpful for you or more comfortable for you. Feel free to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. It's going to help me out a lot if you like this kind of content. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching.